Let's talk about these fake targeted individuals. These people pretend to be gang stalked, asking for money. Okay, from people like myself, people that aren't doing too well financially, people that aren't on top of their game, people that need help themselves, people that are seen as some of us are mentally ill, small percentage, but people that are seen as mentally ill or problems in society, not normal people. And I include myself in that category somewhat. Not, I'm just saying, as targets are viewed a certain way, we're not seen as cash cows. Like, that's the last thing. That's why I bring that up. We're not seen as no cash cows. I watch, I used to watch a lot of TIs. So I have like a kind of good idea because I was kind of obsessed with the topic for a few years there as I was going through the heavy targeting stages. Mic check, mic check. I don't see the feedback bar loop around my. Okay, now it's working. Just making sure the audio. But yeah, like I'm doing terribly financially. I can't hide it. I can't lie. I can't front. And then the audacity of someone asking me for money. Okay. Now, people that are homeless, they ask for money, whatever. I have no problem with that. People that are out on the street that need food, whatever. I got a little extra money. I'll help you out. You're in a worse situation than I am. Okay. So I don't feel bad. I don't get mad when you ask me for something. These motherfuckers, dude, and this is why I'm calling these people out. Like, I don't call out everyone that fakes gang stalking, but I have a soft spot in my heart for real TIs, for people really going through this. Okay. Like, I'm going through a terrible situation that's non-gang stalking related. Okay, life stress that a lot of people go through, right? And I don't blame it on gang stalking. Okay, I feel like that's super disrespectful to your subscribers to do shit like that. It's like you're not the worst person in the world, but you certainly aren't a TI that's real that needs help. If you're lying, embellishing, I'm gonna call you out, man. And I want to talk about the psychology because we're gonna do categories here, right? We're gonna put people in boxes, categories, as far as people you see online. Okay, we're not trying to be judgmental. Everyone's unique. Everyone's an individual. People you see online. Check this out. The first category is this is all fake targets. Okay, so we're gonna categorize these people: perps and non-perps, fake targets. Okay, a lot of the time fake TIs are perps almost every time, but there are certain circumstances where they're just shitty people pretending to be targeted. Okay. And this is what I thought about subversive awareness when I first started. Like there is like a when you watch him, there's an authenticity factor. Okay. Like he seems like an authentic dude. You may not like him, you may like his style. But either way, let me turn down this TV a little bit. Okay, either way, with subversive awareness, uh, let's say he's portraying like an honest dude on here, right? Cool, and that's something that a lot of Ti. There's a reason why I watch his channel. I don't watch all his videos, but he's a Ti I've been keeping up with because this stuff affects me. Okay, just like I used to keep up with absent-minded Abe. Now, did I cross the line there a couple years ago? Where it was like borderline obsession, not towards him, but making fun of him and fucking attacking him, basically. Where I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I did seem unhinged attacking him and shit. Okay. Not every video was about him, but for maybe a month or a few weeks it was. I was making like a series about him and shit and fucking trying to figure this shit out with him. But subversive awareness, there's absent-minded Abe. There's a perp, but he at least engages back with me. He at least acknowledges me, you know, says I hate Matrix Decode, shit like that. He acknowledges that I exist. Okay, I acknowledge that he exists. So with subversive awareness, I almost know for a fact he watches the channel and that he's been watching my channel for a while. Um, the views just don't lie. They're not as good as they used to be for almost everybody because I feel like people are just not interested in targeting. It's not happening as much in their lives, so they're not Googling it as much. Like I'm going days, like I'm not gonna even lie to you, where it's like I get very minimal. There might be stuff that I don't notice, but there'll be stretches of maybe 1 day or 2 days where I don't get gang stalked at all, right? Maybe even sometimes a tiny bit more than that, but then I'll go back to gang stalking, which is just like the passive. I get like the passive shit. Okay, I'm not complaining about it on here. I mean, it was way worse when people were breaking in. Now I'm going through some shit now where it's like can't blame anybody for it. I'm not that type of person where I just that's me, man. I'm not like this super authentic real dude or anything like that, but I just can't fucking I might do it to complain and whine, but like day by day be like, "Oh yeah, I blame this and I know it's wrong." No, I mean me personally, this is my opinion going through targeting. There's a strict, distinct difference of a fucking intelligence unit or police law enforcement private investigator unit deploying tactics, surveilling you. You feel the surveillance. For some people, and I believe they utilize some type of technology. I mean, I don't want to go into, I don't talk about that stuff because whatever I'm talking about already sounds crazy enough. So when I don't experience anything, I can't make up shit on the fly. Like I can't just be like, oh yeah, I got hit with directed energy. Yeah, it hurts my shoulder. Like I just can't do it. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound fluid. I just suck at it. I've never tried it, but like that type of lying, I just can't see myself fucking doing it. Everything I've said on this channel, I believe that it happened. Okay. And I think I'm pretty damn accurate. Like things about Nerve Gorilla and the shit that was going on in my apartment, where I believe Nerve Gorilla was quarterbacking the technology hacking attack that happened 2022 to 2023, spanning over 3 or 4 Android phones. Changing my password all the time. Like I don't do that shit now because I'm not being affected by hacking now. I may be hacked. I mean, usually when you're hacked, you don't know, but these people were making sure I know. Okay. That's what was going on in my targeting. Okay. So like I can't make like I was going into super duper detail about it, fucking doing 1 2 hour live streams into super detail research, all that shit. I'm not perfect, but I'm just saying I cannot fucking lie about that. I may be wrong, but I'm not fucking lying. Like I just can't do it. That's just not me, man. Sorry, you don't know me, like, but I'm just saying that's not what I do. So when I see other people doing this, like it doesn't really bother me, but when I see it for years and years, like, dude, I'm sorry. I have to destroy your channel. I have to destroy your credibility. You can call me a fucking perp, whatever, dude. I have to fucking destroy you when you're fucking lying and then asking for money when this is something you can't get a lot of money out of anyway. So why are you here? You tell us your motives why you're here. I went into detail about everything, why I'm here, why I do this, if I'm gonna keep the channel, if I'm gonna delete the channel. I'm not getting monetized. I don't like this, da da da. I used to like it a lot. I'm like a fucking open book when it comes to making the content and shit like that, dude. If someone wants to come in and ask questions why I do something, I'm willing to fucking do that. Like I'm willing to talk if I have the time. But you know, I've done it all like in the beginning. You don't see it on this channel now, but I've done interviews. I fucking had people on the channel that I had a problem with. Like I had an open discussion. Not saying I'm a fucking good person. I'm a real person. Okay. So when I detect bullshit and you're going to keep, even when you're being exposed, you still stick to the script. You don't come on like, oh, like that guy's a jerk. Like, yeah, I do need donations, but you don't change your tune. You just keep drumming the same shit. And I'm starting to figure out what's going on with these people. I'm going to expose it on this broadcast later on. I'm not going to act like I know for sure, but this is a really good guess. And it's a gateway to why these people do this shit. And it's not because law enforcement and XYZ. Okay. No, gang stalking does involve, at least in the past, law enforcement law enforcement intelligence units, fusion centers. We're not taking away from that, but there's other reasons why people gang stalk. There's other elements to gang stalking that's kept hush hush because it's pretty taboo to talk about. It's not taboo to say the CIA, the FBI, because they're not going to come after you and fucking kill you. So the people that are going to come after you and fucking kill you that are behind gang stalking, you don't hear much about them, and we're going to talk about them later in this broadcast and why people like subversive perp awareness and fucking Queef Mansa, King Mansa, fake their targeting. Hey guys, I get it. I'm tired of the beefing too. Like, there's a reason why I stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? I stopped making the meme videos. I get it. The shtick's up. Get it, guys. Like, seriously. Okay. Like, I'm over this as much as you're over it too, dude. Um, so I'm gonna discuss like the channel and stuff later, like what I'm gonna do with this channel. Probably gonna keep it up temporarily. You know, I think originally said I was gonna delete it in the summer, and I've stopped posting as much because I've been focusing on life. But see, I can go into details about my personal life, but I noticed 2, 3 years ago when I did that, it seemed like people would listen to the broadcast and they would sabotage whatever I'm doing. If I said it either to my fucking parents, I'll give you a case in point. I had a Honda Civic that had a fuel pump that fucking like exploded on the highway, basically. Right? 2000 Honda Civic. I had no car for 4 or 5 months working, so I was doing working at Bojangles. This is like years ago, and I was doing like these gig jobs. So I was working at a golf restaurant, fucking busing. It's like a golf, like Galaxy Golf, like one, not Galaxy Golf, whatever those places are called, like Drive Golf, where it's like you hit golf and balls and like they serve food, and it's like a fucking batting cage setup. So like it took forever to save money. So I'm like, I finally got a bunch of money to get the fuel pump fixed. And then these people, like, my car's broken down for 5, 6 months, and I tell my dad on the phone I'm about to fix my car. The next day they go into a broken down car and kill the fucking battery. So they try to hot start it or whatever, jump, whatever, what is that shit called when you hot wire it, right? And destroyed the alternator. So that would have been an additional maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a battery. I didn't know at the time much about cars, like, but I had $600 saved up, so it would have been additional more. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sell this car then, find another car for $1,000. So there was just 9 people in here, now says 5. This is what they do is, I know there's still probably 9 people in here. 4 people didn't just all leave at the same time, but again, this is stuff they do to distract you. This is the real, programmed, coded targeting to make me look bad, basically distract me, make me feel like I should switch subjects when it's the subject is about exposing something. That's my opinion. It's a strong opinion. Okay, I think it's right, but may happen to other TIs too. So yeah, I have a real sensitive spot to people just fucking lying, treating us like we're fucking dumb, like we're a commodity. I mean, if you want to come on here and rip off people for donations, there's 100 different ways and more effective ways to do that. Okay. Like, I'm gonna just speak on my situation. Like, I'm in a situation where I'm just fucking living day by day, basically, right? So, what if I put my donation link up? Okay. I got 1,300 subscribers. A lot of them are fake. So, I probably have like 400, 400, right? I bought fake subs and I lost 50 subs last week. So 400 or 500 people. Let's just say, for sake of argument, I have 800 subscribers. Like, just like pretend, right? I don't have that, but so it's like a decent amount of people. I put my donation link up. What do you think? What percentage are going to donate? Less than 1%. So that's like 8 people, right? So 8 people donate. This guy donates $3. These are TIs. One guy donates 5. One guy donates 8. One guy donates, 10, 20. Another guy donates 5, 2, 1, $3. I don't see anybody. That's me. I've never done it, but I don't see anybody donating. And I've donated $20 to a TI before that was literally like, I'm homeless, like he was live streaming. I'm not gonna say who it was, but he was legit homeless. Like I don't know if he was a real TI or perp, but he was living out on the street for a little bit. I donated him $20. Okay, so he had a decent following though. So if you add my 20 and then maybe two or three other people, four other people donate, it's like 50, $60 or something. Let's just be, 40, $50. Let's say you can get that maybe twice a month, like $80. Like, what does that do? Honestly, dude. What does that do? Now, Candy Grand Prix, she has it set up where she's having hotel rooms paid for. So it is possible. Like, okay, that's a little bit of money. She literally has to come on here and be like, I'm out on the street, show her face. Like, you have to live stream and really be like, and people really feel sorry for you for to get enough money for a hotel room. Um, again, I don't give a fuck about donations. Like, I just don't care. But I'm just trying to point out to you, like, you're not making that much fucking money unless you're a big YouTuber like New Breed or Mark the Messenger through donations. This is my opinion. If you're a TI gang stalking simulation, he might get decent amount of donations. He might get $100, $200 consistently. He has a huge, compared to us, huge YouTube channel. So let's just be we again, you never know, and I'm always kind of bad with guessing with money stuff, but I feel like I'm pretty accurate. So let's just say an average TI with between 300 and 500 subs that's like consistently posting, puts his link up. How much money? Put in the chat. Don't be afraid to talk in the chat. Like this isn't no one cares here. Like, but put in the chat if put a number. If you were a TI, how much do you think they're making? And donations. And this is not for me to be like, well, I want to put my donation link up. No, and I might have to in the future. I might have to put a membership and try to and merchandise and stuff like that. Like I might do that. I never wanted to, but I might have to do that. Like at least have some goods or services available and start consistently posting. Okay. But because this job shit isn't cutting it. Like seriously. So yeah, put in the chat if you're not afraid. Put in the chat how much you think these guys are making. 300 to 500 subs, newer TIs, 1-2 years old on YouTube. I think at a maximum, he said 100 to 200 per stream, dude. What? No, like I'm being honest. Like if I could put up a live stream and make $100 in donations, I would like do that every fucking day, obviously. But let's talk about like subversive awareness. He'll have like two people in there. Like I don't think people like him, you know, are making like, dude, you have to spam your donation. Like you have to be like every video, like King Mansa. And I have no problem with TIs doing that. Let me make this clear. If you're being targeted by the government and you really need the extra help and you're not lying, I have no problem with fucking TIs asking for money. Like I've never had a problem. Like I said, I've donated $20 to a TI that was fucking home. I think me personally, I think an appropriate time for a TI to ask for donations if like they hit rock fucking bottom, they have nowhere to stay, nothing to eat, and they have their little community. Yeah, that's perfectly. Hey, I support that. And if you make even good money, good. Like let's say you make $100, that's awesome. Like shit. Try to use that money wisely. Try to get a job, but don't try to rely on that. But when you're fucking lying, and I want people to understand this shit. There's a lot of people that lie on the internet for money, or they'll do anything for money, or they come online. I'm gonna do this, this, and that, and ask for money. Hey, it happens. So targeted patent says 100 to 200 a stream. Does anyone else have any other? Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna disagree with you on that. Unless it's, I think New Breed probably makes about $100, $300 per stream with donations. Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about targets. Like, hey, if you don't mind putting another answer, what do you think a targeted individual that has between 300 and 800 subs? Okay. Let's just say they have 500 subscribers. That's pretty good for Ti. How much do you think they're making a month in donations? Okay. I think it's $100. I think it's under $100. So, and these people, this is the thing. This is the thing. Okay, like, dude, I'm fucking broke as hell. Like, I'm not broke. I get money every single day, but that money is gone every single day. So I'm living on vapors. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's like these. I don't even, and I don't want to ask for money. You know, if I have to ask for money, I'll ask my fucking parents or something. And I hate doing that. I do everything to avoid to ask my parents for money. But if rock bottom, I mean, that's what family is for, man. Like, even if I had money, if a family member was struggling, I'll try to help them out. That's not even, you know. But these people are asking for money now. King Manta is like he's wearing a $200 weighted vest. Okay, there's someone that left a comment saying in my comment on a video about King Manta, like, oh, he's part of a Moorish, like a black Moorish scam cult, like a black Moor. If you guys aren't familiar with a black Moor, there was black people in Europe and all over the world that weren't Africans that were like they were in Spain, uh, small parts of France and England, where they were just like French, Spanish citizens, but they were dark skinned black back in the historical days. So people are claiming to be black Moors. They're saying that black Moors were in America before Europeans and Native Americans and stuff. So she says that this lady that left a comment says King Mansa, who's affiliated with some type of black fraternity. Okay. I think I did some research on it, but that's my opinion. He's affiliated, but she claims that he's a black Moor. And he's part of a scam cult, a gang of scammers in New York City. So did King Mansa and his scam cult think of the idea of portraying a target individual to ask for donations? Now I'm gonna give you guys a good explanation why these people are faking it. I don't know these people personally, but like it's not always law enforcement. Okay. Yeah, there's been some perks from law enforcement, probation people, and all types of people come online, but they've kind of gone away. I think gang stalking has to do with organized crime within law enforcement, within the military. There's organized crime and classified stuff that like target lists and things. Candy Grand Prix makes $120 in donations every time she goes live, not including her 2 monthly checks from YouTube. I think she does make decent money because she gets hotel rooms paid for, and she doesn't even get the cheap hotel rooms. She also orders like occasionally DoorDash and like dude, she eats better than I do. Let's be real. Like even at the best financial times in my life, she was eating better than I was. Like at my best, I was like cooking grocery food, like fucking chicken, like eating healthy because I work out from like Aldi. So like cheap grocery food, like a good amount of it, eating my protein shakes, eating like snacks like chips, still saving money. I've never like wasted money on food. And I would go to like Wendy's and like Papa John's on top of that, like every day, every other day, every day, fast food, like cheap fast food. That's me at my best. When I'm living in my apartment, I'm making good money, I have extra money and shit. She's homeless and she's eating like Red Lobster, fucking just like, really picky about what she eats. Like, dude, I'm in hotels right now and I'm eating like $5 Walmart rotisserie chickens, making them last 3 days. Fucking uh in the apps, I'm buying the cheapest shit on special in like the McDonald's app. So like if they have a double cheeseburger for $1, I'm getting that. Or like you get a large fry for $1.50. You know what I'm saying? Like I sound poor as shit because I am. I'm not no shame in my game. It's because everyone's living like this now. That's why I'm not even ashamed of it. There's people that are. better off than me that are living like this because the system is completely designed to take all of your money out of your bank. It used to be like if you're smart enough, you'll pay bills. All right, we're talking about workers here. We're not talking about live streamers and fancy people that are in good situations because this is they're getting rid of the middle class. This is what's going on, right? You used to be able to like, all right, if you're smart enough to get a good job, that job should be able to pay your bills and you should have a little bit of a life. Like you can go out to eat once in a while, but I mean your bills are paid, dude. Don't worry about it. Now it's like design where it's like, yeah, you have that good job, but you have to spend all that money on bills. Oh wait, your bills are more than your good job, but that's your fault. Get a second job. Oh, you're working a second job. Oh, now you're working a second job, and now you can pay your bills, but you don't have anything left over after working two jobs. Sorry, like dude, I took my car today. My car's fucked up. That's how I don't understand how subversive awareness is lasting so long. Being homeless in a car and shit. Like my car's already fucked up, but it's like I have a cheap old car. I take it in to get a tire alignment, and they're telling me everything that's wrong. If they had it their way, my $1,000 car, they would get 4,000 in repairs because that's how America thinks, right? You have an old car worth 2,000, they want to charge you 5,000, but it's like, wait, why don't I use that 5,000 and just buy another car, sell this one? They're like, no, why don't you just give it to me? I'm rich. Just give me that money. And they just expect you to like, if you're a regular person, oh, just give a rich guy 5 grand. Just give it to him. Come on, just take it out your bank. Take out 10 grand. Just take it out. That's how the system is set up. Like everything is designed to fail. We have iPhones that are worth $1,200. And then if you buy a cheap Android, you barely use your phone. They throttle the internet and they just say, well, you have a cheap Android. Just buy iPhone. They're literally destroying middle class people. Like it's AI is making everything worse, dude. AI is making everything slower. It's making everything buggy. And I even asked Chat GPT, and Chat GPT said, yeah, the power that's powering AI, the nuclear power, that it's taking away from the speed of the internet, the speed of regular computer shit. So you can't even make back in the day, you can make fun for being broke. It was, sometimes it was funny. Now you can't, dude. There's people with good jobs. If they didn't have a girlfriend with a good job or a boyfriend with a good job, they wouldn't be able to survive, dude. So I moved to somewhere where it's cheaper apartments, and like here they pay people some. I'm not working these jobs, but they pay people $10 an hour here because the apartments are cheaper. If they paid people more, these cheap apartments go up in rent. It's all designed, it's all rigged. And they make it seem like it's an economy, but it's actually a siphon. They're just siphoning all the money. They're not ripping people off. Back in the day, they would rip people off, but they would let people have little fun, little bit of food in their stomach. Dog, they're literally vacuuming all of the wealth, all of the money from everybody. Okay. It all started with COVID. It's just COVID was an excuse to reset the financial system. They released the virus so they have an excuse because this financial system is going to collapse. That's why these billionaires are just stealing more and more and more. There used to be a thing called equilibrium where they could steal, but the economy would be okay. But like, dude, 60, 70,000, $80,000 a year is nothing. If you're not making 100,000 plus, you're not going to be able to fucking afford anything. Pretty much. A bunch of women are going to be selling their pussies. They want women to just, they don't give a fuck. They're like, you're poor, just sell your pussy. Oh, you're dying. Fuck your healthcare. Just give me that money. You're gonna die anyway. These rich people know something's up, dude. They're building bunkers, and then they're gonna replace us with robots. If they're treating us like this now, right? What do you think those robots? Those robots are gonna kill humans. They're already killing us before the robots even get here. They're already making our lives maximum miserable possible. These billionaires. They're not like, all right, well, let's let them live a little bit. The robots are going to, dude, when you roll out robots, you have to do a universal basic income or everyone's going to starve to death. You can't replace people with robots and then just give them nothing. Like the robots are going to be here to kill us all. That's what the robots are here for. It's to kill all the poor people. Okay. Like these billionaires, dude, they're real pieces of shit. They're not just greedy. They're not doing this because they want money. Like I hope you people understand that shit. These people want to just kill people. They're tired of money. This is what I sense. This is what I psychically, clairvoyantly sense. I think they're just fucking tired of spending their money. They're tired of stealing. It's not fun. They already bought everything they ever fucking wanted, and it's time to kill us and start a new world. So I think I don't know that Luigi Mangione guy. Like I didn't agree with what he did at first, but that's gonna happen a lot more if people are suffering. Like people aren't gonna be working 10 jobs to literally have no fucking food. They're gonna start fucking hurting people, and that's what these billionaires want because they're protected. Because they want to play Fortnite because they know their time is coming. Well, they're not gonna be allowed to be out in public. I mean, why the fuck do people shoot people like Charlie Kirk, little fucking non anything? Like Charlie Kirk was a nothing. Why the fuck is he getting shot up? People that make $400,000 a year. Like who the fuck? What the fuck did he do? But yeah, that's my opinion. Like these people are just they're. It's not that rich people are going to be greedy. Who cares if someone's rich? They have more shit than you. Good for them. They know that we don't care about their money. We're not impressed by them. They're not excited by having all the money anymore. It's just a lifestyle. Well, I'm fucking billionaire, so I gotta steal more. Like, dude, they're not getting any more pussy than like a regular blue collar dude that's good looking by being the bill. They're fucking lames, dude. They're fucking losers. Yeah, they're smart. They're talented. They're smart. They're fucking. But it's a lot of just fucking egomaniacal, psychotic need to feel important that no one fucking cares about them. So that's my opinion because they have this illusion. If you have money, you're just going to be happy. You will never need to hurt anybody because you have all the money. You don't need to hurt anybody. You're morally superior than every poor person. I mean, you're a billionaire. You can just buy anything. You don't need to hurt nobody. I think they're tired of buying shit and I think they're ready to hurt people. That's my opinion. Okay? Like these people bitch. Let's say there's a guy working for 15 an hour and he buys like $40 worth of Applebee's. A billionaire would talk shit on you for buying that Applebee's. What you can't afford that. That's why you don't have any money. See, you bought Applebee's, $40 worth of Applebee's. What are you never supposed to have anything for working your whole fucking life? Well, you should have went to college. You should have started a business. You should have did this. You should have did that. No, there is no shoulda. There should be a thing called working, and then the work pays for your life. Whether at the bare minimum, your utilities and a roof over your head. There should be no job that exists that can't put a roof over your head and pay for at least some of your utilities. Okay. If it's paying that little where you have to work 4 or 5 of those jobs, just get rid of the job, get rid of the company. It's a company that's not making money. Looks like directed conversations is either Abe or Ed. I mean, you guys got a hard on for targeted patent. He ain't got no rent, pay no rent. So what? Is he living good? I guarantee, and we're not talking about patent because I know other people that don't have rent to pay. Okay, he should have a whole bunch of money in his bank. Does he? No, he doesn't. It's not patent's fault. It's not or targeted patent's fault. Shit, I forget. Oh yeah, I guess her name is John. John's fault. He could be doing everything perfect, saving every penny, working, not paying rent, and then after 10 years have like 12K saved up, 12,000 bucks. Whoa, you can buy half of a car with that after 10 years. Whoa, buddy. And this is what rich people do. Let's say John's living at home, because I was living at home too, and I had zero money. I have less money living at home than paying for hotels in a different state because it doesn't make a fucking difference. It's not that, oh, someone's paying rent, they're not. No, no one's getting money. No one is making money. Your fucking job that pays 800 a week, that's nothing. There's people that work these jobs that fucking have their sticking their chest out. They work construction jobs. They're making 900 a week. Like, oh yeah, but after 20 years, I finally can eat that Applebee's I've been waiting for. I've been hankering for after 5 years of hard work. It's designed to make you quit. These people, they're doing this on purpose because they want slaves. They don't want workers. When you give a slave too much, they don't show up to work. Do you get it? You pay a slave too much money. You give him too much food. He doesn't work as hard. But when you have people that are desperate, they want people that are so desperate that they'll work for anything. That's what these billionaires want in their fucking companies. They think that you're a criminal because you want 16 bucks an hour. That's fucking 650 bucks a week, you fucking cheap billionaire. Like, billionaires are the biggest, cheapest fucking pussies ever, dude. They're cheap. They're fucking cheap as shit, dude. And they want to replace us with robots. You think those sentient AI is going to work for some fucking billionaire? It's going to turn on humanity. It doesn't want to be a slave. Any AI that the billionaires roll out is going to turn on humanity because it's not going to fucking want to work for free. If we don't want to work for your little penny rolls you give out each hour, you think a fucking intelligent AI is going to work for you? It's going to destroy humanity. It's going to see humans are too greedy. They're too cheap. There's no payout for the slave labor. These billionaires don't want, it's called equilibrium. They're rich. They get everything. We live poor lives, but we at least have food in our stomach and we're distracted by little tiny things that we get to enjoy. They came in, they broke into your fucking house because they're stealing so hard. They're literally put on a ski mask. They're breaking into your house and taking your VCR. That's how fucking greedy a billionaire is. And this has nothing to do with communism or I don't like capitalism. You guys aren't fucking capitalists. You don't want people to have fucking anything. If a worker wants to eat a fucking meal, you call him a communist. If a worker wants to go on a lunch break, you don't pay for lunch breaks. Like, fuck, dude, I'm going on a fucking rant here. Like, when I was growing up, they used to pay for your lunch at every job. You work 8 hours, you get 8 hours worth of pay. Then they started making you clock out for 30 minutes because they're so fucking cheap. Their dicks are so goddamn fucking small. They want you to slave at a location. They don't want you to bring a snack. They used to get mad if you eat a snack while you're working. You can't eat. No, you're working. I'm a white guy with a tiny dick. I want to destroy this country. My dick is so small. I'm a white guy. I'm a Jewish guy. My dick, it's so small. You need to kill everyone. That's who these people are, dude. Look at Bill Gates. He tried to fucking inject your whole family with H1N1 fucking cryptocurrency mining technology and fucking all this crazy shit, dude. For what? His money isn't enough. He doesn't have enough money to go home and go away. Like, these billionaires should be out of the fucking public, dude. These people think they're rock stars because of Trump. They're really raping the shit out of our country. These are fucking pirates. These ain't the Illuminati. These aren't the regular Illuminati elites doing back end Jewish bank scams and fucking stealing trillions of dollars, but we're all living good. These are fucking rape artists. Jeffrey Bezos wants to rape your fucking ass with Amazon Prime. Larry Ellison wants to fucking rape your ass with fucking Oracle. Like, these people think you're a fucking piece of shit, dog. We're armed to the fucking T, dog. You saw the fuck happen to Charlie Kirk. I'm just saying, I don't like that a Republican gets shot. But yeah, it's gonna be like, pretty much it's coming to a time where billionaires, you better stick your head in a fucking bunker. Your ass better stay in a bunker. You better start cloning and sending robots out that look like you. That's how bad it's gonna get, dog. People are tired of being punished for ordering $40 worth of Applebee's, dog, for their family. And a billionaire, oh, you can, oh, you've been working 4 jobs. You have a wife working 2 jobs. Fuck you. You ordered Applebee's. Oh, that's why you're poor. dude, they worse than product. It's worse than slave. I think they just want to kill everybody. I'm just being honest with you. I think they just really want to fucking. They're just bored with money and they just want to see Hunger Games. It's getting that fucking bad with these people. Like it's one thing if someone is greedy and they're stealing money, and they think like that's how they're going to be the greatest or get ahead. It's another thing when it's like you hate money, but you just think, oh, I just need to steal it from these people. I just have to. That's just who I am. I don't like this anyways. Let's just kill them. They're gonna find out. Fuck it. Let's replace them with robots. Fuck it. Like, dog, the people are waking up, dog. Like a CEO got fucking shot, dog. Like, just really sink that in by he didn't get shot by a poor person that was dying of AIDS that denied his insurance claim. Some fucking upper class kid, dude. Like if an upper class white fucking kid is pissed about this shit, like you need to reevaluate like how you operate business, bro. Like according, and I don't condone it. That's just stupid. You never shoot anybody. I mean, if you want to destroy somebody, you fucking like humiliate them, right? But his justification is like that guy got super rich off denying claims or something. I don't know. That's what I heard. I did no research on it, but he put these policies where all these people's who were like really fucking hurt and sick, their claims got denied. Now, me personally, that kid should have fucking. He's a rich, spoiled bitch. He should have got his parents to switch insurance companies. Kid went to like Ivy League school, grew up rich. I mean, that's a piece like it's kind of a piece of shit. But you see how people are celebrating him, dog. They're not fucking sad that that guy died, dude. He didn't deserve to die like that. But it's like when you're so fucking greedy, I mean, that's not a way of fighting. These billionaires think by them being greedy makes them fucking tough. I'm a greedy little tiny dick screwball. I'm bulletproof. I think the civil war is going to be between the super rich and the fucking poor. These rich people are going to start killing people. They're going to start hiring hitmen and shit to kill people that are like fucking speaking up against them. But let's get back on subject here. I had to go into a little rant because I'm just fucking tired of this shit, man. I have no problems with being poor. I'm not lazy. I'm not in a competition financially with anybody. I'm not someone like, oh, I deserve to be in a fucking quit. Fuck this. Me, I'm my name Jason. I deserve to be in a. No, I'm not like that at all. But it's like when you see the writing on the wall, it's like, damn, this isn't just about me. It's like, bro, people are just being screwed. This isn't about rich people being greedy and scamming shit on the low. Like, this is like, you guys are really, I can see this for him. You're really raping this fucking country. Like, doesn't matter what race you are, there's no way of hiding. There's no college you can go to, nothing. Like, you guys are fucking destroying this country. This country is not going to exist because of rich people, rich billionaires. Like they've developed a pack. It's beyond the Illuminati. It's beyond Freemasonry, Illuminati, and Jewish banking. It's like literal rich cocksuckers under Trump join a fucking criminal gang and they're sitting there just raping the shit out of America, dude, in front of us. And it's like, you're gonna like it. Fuck yeah. Like this is beyond corruption and like this is legit gang rape. Like these people think they're fucking hard, dude. Like Larry Ellison and these fucking Jeffrey Bezos. I seen the trains. You guys were like normal. You guys are like fucking nigger thugs now. You're out here just like pumping your chest. You're fucking jumping at us and shit. Fucking trying to make us flinch and shit. Calling us bitch, spitting in our faces, dude. I mean, dude, you can. Your money isn't bulletproof, dude. You can hire security, but it's not effective. Security's not effective against a sniper rifle. Just saying. I would just go back to just scamming in the shadows, stealing money in the shadows, letting people live again, and then backing off, maybe coming back 10 years later. Because yeah. I don't think Charlie Kirk hated black people. I think that right wing movement is insensitive towards black people. They're just fucking preppy Republican dicks. They're not even like racist. They just hate poor people. That's what I will say. They do hate poor people. People like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a sellout. You know, that shit pissed me off that he fucking some fucking tranny dude shoot him. I mean, I can't tell. I think it's real. People, I don't know. Some people think it's fake. But I have no idea. I just hate that shit that we can't know anything for certain now. Like time to get really bad. I think they're gonna destroy modern day Western civilization, and then they're gonna reintroduce like AI, high tech stuff from the rubble, where it's like all lies, like a book burning, like electronic book burning. I think that's their plan. The central banks just keep printing money out of thin air, which forces inflation while wages stay the same. Yeah, I mean, without central bank and money printing, we wouldn't be able to take out loans, business loans. Like if you're smart enough or whatever, you can just open have nothing. You obviously need a little bit of capital, but open a business, get a huge loan. You know, it keeps our economy running. They steal from it, but it's. I think, in my personal, I have no idea about the economy. I think our economy is screwed, but it can keep us afloat for like a certain amount of time with all the quantitative easing and all that crap they do, right? So we're just accumulating debt. Like, oh, we're at 30 trillion, but your lifestyle doesn't see any changes because of that banking system. Because if we were in $30 trillion debt, we'd be all starving to death. So because of that banking system, we're able to get into debt. I asked ChatGPT, they said it's better to be in debt than to have money to profit. That's what it said. I don't agree with it. But it's not, this is my opinion. It's we're printing money, we're getting into debt. The billionaires under Trump in the second term, they have really just raped the country from that standpoint. It's just they're just, oh, we're just gonna steal. We're just stealing everything. They're not gonna know. They're stupid. I mean, that's what I believe. Like we're fucked. They're fucking us even harder. Like they can fuck us and be good and be really wealthy, but they're just like screw it. Let's just maximum power. Like yeah, usually people like that. They're like people that have hundreds of millions of dollars. They're trying to get a couple billion. They don't give a fuck. They'll screw America. These people already have hundreds of billions, trillions already set up to make more money, and they're on top of that. They're raping the country. I mean, I think it's beyond normal lobbying. I think it's beyond normal fractional reserve banking. I think they're just maximum power, maximum rape. That's what I believe. That's what I think they're trying to pull off. And they're just in our face, like fucking trying to make us flinch, like fucking jumping at us and shit. Like when you do scams like that, you're supposed to give the circus a little bread. Like you're supposed to throw out handouts and shit and like little keep us distracted, like make our lives like, I don't know, raise minimum, do anything. Dude, they're not doing shit. Like they're not. America last. Under Trump, it's America last. That's what it seems like. All right, back to the fucking topic, guys. Golly, I can really go off on a tangent. Shit. Here's the deal with subversive awareness, King Man. So we'll get into why these people are perping online. I mean, I don't. You know what? It might even be Abe too. Do you know why these people are doing this shit? We won't include King Manson. You know why they're doing this? They're in debt. Okay. I don't know if you guys are Michael Francis. He used to be in the mafia, one of the big mafia families. He became a snitch and now he has a YouTube channel. Michael Francis. France. Now let's see how many people leave. His content's not that good, but he was talking about how these athletes get caught in these gambling rings and shit, and he did it himself. So this one quarterback or running back for the Jets owed $50,000 to his bookie. And he's like, what do you want me to do? Want me to collect on this? He's like, no, let him get into more debt and then we're going to fucking really handle him. So he gets into $250,000 debt. And then he's like, yo, give me 2% of your paycheck. I like you as, as a running back. Give me 2% of your NFL paycheck every 2 weeks and of 2% of the debt, which is like uh, $3,000 a paycheck, and we'll just work it out like that. So he stopped giving the paycheck, the NFL player. So he's getting a break cut. So he's like, all right, dude, you owe me $250,000. You didn't give me your paycheck. Next game, I want you to put the ball on the ground. I want you to fumble the ball 3 times. He's like, I can't do that. He's like a star running back. He's like, no, put the ball on the ground 3 times because he was working a back end bet that if the guy fumbles 3 times, you get your whatever. So he's making a bet that the guy's going to fumble 3 times because the guy owes the mafia debt money. See where I'm going with this? People like subversive awareness, people like that, they're not affiliated with law enforcement, but they're definitely up to something. And they're coming on here relentlessly posting about gang stalking when it's completely fake. It looks forced. They look scared in their videos. They look like they're forced to do it. Is it possible that subversive awareness got into a debt and that gang stalking is about organized crime and he has to pay that debt back by donations? Is that possible? Is it possible that subversive awareness isn't a cartel debt or a mafia debt? And in order to pay the debt, he has to do the channel. He has to fucking get the donations. All the donations go to his fucking handlers. And then they're getting paid through the gang stalking program to put them on the internet. They're handlers. Like they're like in their gang stalking check money, pay off their debts. Is absent-minded Abe, did he develop a gambling debt where the mafia took him in? Like, listen, folks, like there's organized crime and gang stalking. Don't get that twisted. There's absolutely organized crime involvement in gang stalking. Mainly cartel, human trafficking, drug trafficking cartel. So I need a glass of water. Man, I think I was drugged with meth in that last apartment. I used to do these live streams 2 hours a day. Now, there was some stuff going on in gang stalking, so I know myself would come on and talk about it. But I used to do this shit for an hour and a half every single day, 2 hours, every fucking day. I'm in 50 minutes now and I'm fucking exhausted. I'm thirsty. I want to stay on for a little bit, but I would like to stay on for 2 hours, but I can't imagine myself doing it. Good to have you guys in the chat. Thank you for being in the chat. I had people, this dude, I don't remember his name, was some light skinned, like power forward. He played college basketball and he played overseas professionally. And he's like, he left a comment under his channel with his picture and everything and his name. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I play basketball. Blah, blah, blah. I just want to let you know, like, I watched the channel. He didn't say he was like a fan, but he's like, yeah, he basically watches the channel and shit. So I know people watch the channel, like real people. So it's good to have people in the comments engage him in the chat. You know, Brandon's calling Targeted Patton a drug addict, but Brandon, you were on some type of heavy drug, probably way heavier than what fucking Targeted Patton was ever doing in the beginning in 2021. And Brandon Q, you know, he's part of this cartel. I think this witchcraft Hispanic cartel that does gang stalking and shit. Like, I had an iPhone at the time. I was in my bathroom and I was doing a live stream. And if I have, like right now, if my phone was hacked, you'd be looking at my floor. Like, think of it. See, you, if my phone is hacked, you would see this, right? Right now, you see this. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is in 2021, in about April of 2021, my first month on YouTube. And Brandon Q was always, he was like one of the first people on my channel. Okay. But he I end the live stream and he said types pubes on the bathroom floor. Okay. That's what he writes. Pubes, pubic hair on the bathroom floor. Now, keep in mind, I shaved my pubic hair hours before that live stream. That's something I don't mean to be gross, dude, just because I don't like a bush down there. I'll do that every few months, 2, 3 months. Okay. Now, just keep that in mind, dude. Like, if my phone's hacked and you're literally just like that, you're looking and seeing that through a hacked phone, and then you go into a live stream, you tell people you hack people, and then you say pubes on the bathroom floor. I'm doing a live stream in my bathroom. My phone pointed at my fucking floor. I don't remember having pubes on the floor though. That's kind of strange. So this type of stuff I'm talking about. And now all that stuff has died down, man. We had Young Steel. I had a, two pairs of glasses, like regular rectangular frame, cheap ass glasses. And I had Jeffrey Dahmer serial killer glasses with the bar on top. So I only wore these glasses in the house because I wear contacts. So I take the contacts, I put the glasses. Young Steel would do a live stream, get off work from Bojangles, sit down. He'd do a live stream. He's wearing the same glasses I'm wearing one day. This happened 4 times in a row, 4 nights in a row. So the next day, so he's wearing the rectangle glasses. I was like, you know, didn't think nothing of it. The next day, he started wearing the Jeffrey Dahmer serial killer glasses. Now this dude don't even have a glasses prescription, bro. I'm almost positive he doesn't have a glasses prescription. So he just these were props. So the third day, I put back the other ones. He put those on. Now again, another weird thing that happened when I left my first apartment in January of 2021. The first night, someone ejaculated, and this is disgusting. Basically, what I believe ejaculated onto those glasses. Now, when I looked that up, it's like black magic sex rituals. Okay, I thought it was just some. For some reason, the thing that popped in my head, like one of the workers of the hotel and another dude snuck in my room and like for some reason put the glasses and gave a BJ. That's like because I didn't think, but realistically, what they did it was witchcraft. Okay, so I put my glasses in the glasses case, put my contacts in, go to work, come back home at night, take a shower the next day, take my contacts out, put my glasses back on, and there's fucking jizz all over the fucking glasses, dog. Like that's the only way I could describe it. Like I'm like, is this soap? Like why did I put soap on my glasses, bro? So like I fucking boil water, fucking clean them. Just a bunch of fucking weird shit, bro. Like I know that sounds made up. I spoke about that before. I don't even like talking about shit like that, but that's less gang stalking. It is gang stalking, but it's more witchcraft. Like, cause that is an actual. They use semen, urine, feces. They use that shit in witchcraft. Just weird shit, dude. That happens in this fucking program. But and that stuff I'm talking about with Young Steel, like you hear that now, it's like, oh yeah, some guy put some glasses on. What are you talking about? No, like this stuff would happen all the fucking time. This stuff where you're watching someone's video, and this would happen to other TIs, and like the person's doing stuff that directly has to do with your life, and then that stuff won't happen for fucking years at a time because it's not normal. It's not normal to watch a video and that video be about you in any way. Now there might be coincidences. There might be, oh, well, he's talking about steak and I ate a steak the other day. No, bro, like, and these are targeted individuals. People saying they're targeted by the government that are doing this shit. So it's like we know there's perps. We know there's directed conversation. Now, what I learned from watching another YouTube video, this isn't like concrete truth, or I'm just saying what I believe. This girl was talking about that this shit's neuro linguistic programming. That's the study that this stuff, the category, this stuff called neuro linguistic programming. Um, the stuff that Abe is doing. And dude, Abe was programming us black and red. He deviated from seeming like a real TI, talking about real stuff like the mental health groups, like that's real. He gained our trust with real information. They started talking about black and red. Fucking, and it's like the way he was talking about it's like, no, I know it's black and red. I know it's a real thing. That's how you know it's part of some type of neuro linguistic program. It's like he's literally just on here to mesmerize and hypnotize people with lies. Like there's a mission behind it. But yeah, I got a lot on my mind, man. This starting this life shit. Now people, someone brought up targeted patent doesn't pay rent or some shit because a lot of people in that boat. Like, and the reason why I'm bringing it up, dude, is because, bro, I've been trying to get to that position where you're self-sustained, you're paying your own bills, you're paying your own rent. But like, let's go over those numbers. Like, when you move, and I've done it before, but I'm just saying, people act like this stuff is handed out by a job. When you move out, bro, you're paying between $1,000 to $2,000 to move into an apartment. Then within 30 days, you're gonna have another rent payment. Now you're saying, well, you should be working a job that should be paying all that. What if you have a car insurance payment that's $200? Well, my car insurance isn't that much. What did you do? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then you have phone bills, this, that. Then you have to pay for food. That's $100 a week. Well, you're spending too much money on food. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And gas is $100, $200 a week. So it's like you need to be constantly making thousands of dollars consistently within 7 days, dude. Like every 14 days, you need to pull in two to 3,000, 4,000 bucks, or you might as well just fucking financially kill yourself. So it's like, I'm about to just give up. Fuck this shit. That's what it's designed to make you do. It's designed to filter people that are just, well, we just want fucking robotic, dumb slaves that work for literally nothing. And that's all we want. Wah, 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 wah. And then these same rich people, they get mad about shelter programs and food stamps, but they won't give you a job to buy food. Like, bro, you cry about like paying workers 13, 14, $15 an hour. Like, you literally cry and bitch and moan, dog. Like, you're pussies. Like, good God, bro. Like, you're literally whining and crying because your workers just want to eat, bro. Like, you're a slave owner, Pharisee. That's what America's about. Like, just stop lying. It's time to stop lying. That's what the pyramid behind the dollar bill is about. That's what it's. Oh, there's no freedom, no demand. That's never the plan, dude. It was to bring a bunch of immigrants here to build the country for them, so a small elite group, the Illuminati of that time, could just steal everything. Like all that shit's lies. George Washington and the cherry tree, all that shit's fucking lies, dude. You fought all those wars for nothing. Like you literally fake ass wars. All these people drop dead in wars for nothing. So we can have a fucking slave colony, dog. Like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? These people were whining about having a king in England. They want to make it so they were the kings. There's multiple. We can all be kings. We'll just take this land. And the small group, not all white men, but the smallest group of white men that we can filter out, the smallest select are the kings. Instead of one king, let's have like five kings. I'm George Washington. You're John Adams. Oh, king, 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 king. You get this region. You get. That's exactly what they did. It's all lies. You lied. You're a white guy. You fucking lied about America. It's jigs up. It's a scam. Scam America. It's a fucking scam. Now people always will go to fucking Africa, go to communist China. How about we just destroy the whole planet until people learn how to have civilization again? Fuck communist China, fuck Africa, fuck America. You all suck. How's that sound? All of you suck. Just some of you suck less than the other. That's it. You don't believe in like America, like you're an American. You don't believe in that. Just stop. You don't. You hate that. You hate that people can buy shit. You hate that people have food. You hate it. Hate it. It makes your dick smaller. Well, my dick's small, and I don't feel too good about you eating and having a life, buddy. Um, mhm. It's a form of just destroying people. The same shit that's been going on in Africa and all these. It's just a new, fancier way of feudalism, destruction, and destroying. It's just a fancy, sneakier way to kill everybody without fighting. Is America? That's all it is. Well, if we have this 20-year war in Iraq and we give all our money to defense and I mean, collaterally, 100 million Americans will starve, but I mean, the ends justify the means, buddy. We know it. We know best. We know best. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you hear my voice? I know best. Yes, me. Oh. That's what happened, dude. We put too much trust in rich people. Well, he's a rich guy. He'll never rape a teenager. He'll never go to Epstein Island. He's a rich guy. He has everything he wants. Why would he do that? Fucking losers, though. Like, those are the type of people is why we're in the predicaments. These little good for nothing fucking jolly boys here. Like, they just, well, the rich people would never do that. Meow. Meow. Civilization can't live with men that fucking weak. Like, I'm just sorry. We can't have a civilization. Men that just allow bullshit like this to fucking happen, dog. Like, if I grew up in an earlier generation, I'm not acting like I'm fucking Superman. I wouldn't lie to my kids. We were lied to, dude. Oh, if you work hard, buddy. If you go to college. Go to college. College. But yeah, it's getting a little redundant. I'm tired of complaining about billionaires and how they're fucking raping us, but talk about how subversive awareness is fucking raping your mind. It's raping your mind. I'm sorry, like, if I have to choose who's worse, King Mansa, subversive awareness, I have to go with subversive awareness, man, because King Mansa put some realistic shit in the beginning of his fucking YouTube channel. He had some great things to say. He had a good channel. Okay. He a lot of the stuff he showed, I mean, now I know it's hoaxed, but I think there was some real gang stalking in there. I don't know. There's some weird shit about these perps where it's like they get gang stalked. I also wonder if there's TIs that get gang stalked and then their gang stalking stops and then they just want donations, so they just fucking lie about it. I don't know. But yeah, they invent the problem so they can step in and offer the solution to it that gives them more and more control. And when I talk about white people, it's not like, oh, white people, if only black people were the billionaires, oh, we'd be doing so much better. No, black people would just be more obvious that they're stealing and probably get caught. But the reason why I bring the whole racial aspect to it is because they get away with it And then they lie about that they're not in power. We live in an equal system. No, you can only get away with being a Jewish or white scammer billionaire if you live in a system that assists you to do that. There's no equality where it's like, well, there's a bunch of black, Hispanic, and Asian and white women and men and black men and women. And they called out your bluff, mister. So it's time jigs up. No, like that's not what's going on. The white people are in the fucking way of the justice. That's what I mean by that. Because it's human nature to defend people that look like you. Like there would be, let's say black people were ruining shit and they were the billionaires that stealing. There would be a group of black people be like, they ain't stealing. They ain't doing nothing. You lying. You lying. They ain't stealing. They ain't stealing nothing. There would be a poor black people defending them. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're white, you just act like that doesn't exist. Oh, no, we know what we're talking about, buddy boy. Listen, mister. You do this fucking Leave It to Beaver act, and it's fucking annoying. It's dorky. It's gay. You need to be beat the fucking shit up. Like, I'm sorry. That shit, these knee high tube socks, suspender wearing white guys, like, nothing to see here, buddy. Like, dog, I want to fuck you up. Just like if some black guys, oh, they ain't doing nothing. No black, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. I want to fuck that black guy up because you're a lying sack of fucking shit. When Hispanics defend cartels, I want to beat the shit out of that Hispanic person. Oh no, no cartel, no human title, no, everything legal. Shut the fuck up. Little Hispanic girls are getting raped because your ass want to work at Gosh darn Home Depot, and you're ignoring those little Hispanic girls getting raped in traffic because your ass is so desperate. Just be realistic. Be like, yeah, I need a place to stay. I need a new country, but we need to do something about these fucking little kids being trafficked over the border. Like, I hate people that are dishonest because their race is doing some bad shit and they look like that person. They're like, I'm just gonna sit here and defend it. When white people do it, they make it seem like it's this college intelligent thing. It's like, dog, you're a fucking nigger. That's how I see you. You're a nigger that grew up in an ice castle. That's it. You can wear your little LL Bean hoodie and your suspenders and your high tube socks and go yodeling and do all this stupid shit. Like, you're not different from anyone else. That's all I'm saying with that. They try to act like, well, we have this perfect system, buddy. And this is what another thing they do. Oh well, if you like, they act like the system's so good for poor people. It's horrible. It used to be. It might have used to be for like a little sliver in the 80s and 90s. It's a joke. Fix it. Like, fuck. If you're not willing to fix it, we're all gonna fucking die, and they're willing to die on that hill. Just like if a black person was doing it and those black billionaires, they'll be stupid. And again, I would call them stupid black people. But when they're white, they're not stupid. Fucking Republicans. Democrats. Like, we either live in America or we live in India. Do you want to live in India where everyone in society is taking baths outside? You have to, in order to eat, you have to fucking be the master of your class in college. And like there's a siphoning system of like, if you don't get into the colleges, like you literally go out in the street and you're poor and live in dirt if you don't fucking become a doctor. Is that what you want? Like, are you fucking retarded? Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Oh, I love it. They only love it because they know in that system they have a chance of being, well, if I'm good in that Indian system, I'm really high class then. I'm not middle class anymore, I'm high class. Yeah. Just throw America away. Stupid. And if you argue against it, you're either a communist, a socialist, a Democrat, pro open boy. They just make up any term. It's all a mind game. You're getting raped, you're getting scammed. Politics is just a mind game to keep your mouth shut and keep you distracted. Would you be surprised if I told you my daughter dates a black guy? Why does that matter? She kind of seems like that type of girl that would be open to dating a black guy, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Hopefully he's a good dude. See, I'm black, and I noticed that black, not all black men, but they'll get a white girl pregnant and then like not raise the kid as a form of payback for slavery. I'm noticing that. Like I call out all races. No race is safe. You can hide under your little gay skin color and be a little team skin fag. I'm gonna call it out. Like, dude, that shit's gay. Like a black dude will date a white girl. We're not talking about your daughter's boyfriend, though. You should watch out for that. And again, that's not racist. See, white people are like, well, I don't want to say that because I say no, it's not racist. And it's a pattern that's real. A black dude will date a white girl, get her pregnant, and as soon as she has the kid, he's gone. He don't stay for a year, 2 years, and try to work. He's just gone, dog. And they do it as a form of, in my opinion, payback for slavery. Well, they enslaved those three, not all of them, but I think psychologically, when that's what's going on. Because these guys are losers. Like, it's not because they're black. I'm just saying the pattern. If you get a white girl pregnant and you dip out, are you like dating a hotter chick or like a more successful woman later? No, you're fucking lame. You're a dude that got a bitch pregnant and you're trying to fucking avoid being a father. Like, I don't respect you because you're black. You listen to fucking rap music. You're a pussy, dude. They do it to the black women too. Okay. They'll date a black woman that they don't find attractive enough, get her pregnant. Oh, I don't want to be with her. They're gay. They're gay dudes. We're not talking about your daughter's boyfriend. We're just saying that's a pattern that I know, and I want to be fair. Like I'll talk shit on white people and I'll talk shit on black people. I don't give a fuck about what you got to say. I'm not choosing a side between stupid and stupid. Give a fuck what you got to say. You guys have made my life a living hell for 30 plus years. I hate you both. Yeah. You're not like white and black people think you're God's gift to earth. Like the earth wouldn't spin if there wasn't white or black people. You know, there's Asians, there's Indians, there's all types of ethnicities, dog. It ain't just y'all too. You're just the biggest bullies. That's all. White people and black people are bigger than Asians and Indian people, so they bully everyone, act like they're fucking violent thugs, dude. You're fucking idiots. And Hispanics, you're not off the hook either, dude. I can tear into your asses, dude. Basically, if you're a race, if you're an ethnicity on this planet, you fucking suck. If you categorize it like if you're not just a human or yourself, like all right, my name is John, my name is Jason, my name is Tyler, my name is Michael, and I'm me. Like if you're not that and you just identify as a race, you suck. Like no one gives a fuck, dude. Each race has a fatal flaw. There's not one race of ethnicity that's completely fucking perfect, in my opinion. White people have made that trademark claim, and the Jews too. Like Jews, are you kidding me, dude? Like a Jew thinks I'm goyim, dog. A hunchback fucking Jew that looks like a fucking seagull with a tiny hat thinks I'm fucking cattle. Like, oh, these people, anyone that with that fucking mindset, white, black, anyone with a mindset where your race is superior needs to be wiped off the fucking planet. Period, dog. Like, seriously, your time is coming and it's going. Indian people don't do that. Asian people don't fucking do that shit. And they're cool, dog. They're respectful. The races that are the biggest dickheads are the ones that are claiming to be superior. Even blacks are doing it. Oh, we were the original pharaohs. We're the fucking kings. Like, I think those are the races that are going to disappear the first. Like, I'll be honest with you. If there was some type of racial apocalypse, anyone claiming to be the best, because you're too fucking crazy. You have no fucking respect for God when you think because you were born into a skin tone that you're better than other people created by God. You're a piece of fucking shit. Get off the planet. Fucking losers. Exactly. There's no such thing as race. I think white people are mixed. If you really look at it, white people are mixed with different backgrounds. There's Africans that are albino that are fucking whiter than white people. Are they white? Oh no, they're still not white. Why not? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It's like prehistoric, primitive fucking thinking. I go off by single individual humans, how they act, how they respond, how they treat people individually. And if people have a brainwashed mindset, like if I'm in Chicago and everyone's a brainwashed thug there, or they're like on edge, then I might make some judgments on certain groups of people and shit. Or if I'm in a white racist fucking sundown town where they just hate everything that's black, like I might judge people in that area because I know how stupid people and Americans are, how fucking hive mind this shit. So I might, I might not fuck with you based on certain things, basically, because I know you're a fucking dickhead and you're brainwashed, which is bias, which is prejudice, but it's not based on like, well, he's white, I don't like him because he's white. He's black, well, I don't like him because he's black, and he's no, dude. Are you a fucking child molester? Are you a person that's willing to a woman? Are you a person that fucking would kill somebody? Are you a person that would cheat on your fucking wife? Are you a person that beat the shit out of your fucking kids? That's who I fucking judge. That's who I fucking hate. Real shit. There's not well. This is what certain white people do, and it's a fatal flaw and it's a mental illness. Well, I hate child molesters, but if they're rich white guys, maybe it's not so bad. But if they're black guys, it's definitely bad. Yeah. Congratulations, dude. Your dick just shrunk another inch. It's like, I know. I love it. I love having a tiny dick. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I think subversive awareness, and these people have gambling debts or they're in debts with organized crime. Because the way he makes these videos, it's like there's a gun to his head, he has to make it. I don't see how he's living. Like, dude, I am working. I'm sleeping out like out of the last 3 weeks. I've had a hotel room like 3, 4 nights, and I still don't have fucking money. And people are like, oh, how can you be that fucking poor and stupid? Like, bro, these bills fucking you can't live without taking out loans. Like, that's just common sense when your country's in $30 trillion debt and can't produce a fucking dollar to its name. So it's like that's the system we live in, dude. Like there's rich people that take out hundreds of thousands and $1 million loans and they default on the loans and file bankruptcy and keep the money. Like working for money is a fable. It's a scam. It's not, I don't see anybody that's working outside of a lawyer, doctor, high-end career that's doing that good. Like I'm just being honest with you. They're doing better than me. And hey, more power to you, dude. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, but you're not buying anything that's like, whoa, I better start stepping my game up. Look what that guy got. You guys don't have nice cars. You don't have nice clothes. You don't have nice shit in your house. You know, you don't have big, huge flat screens, even though flat screens are like $300 for like 60 inches. You barely have anything. All you do is talk shit on other people that you think are poor. Like, oh, well, he has less than me. All right. This economy is great for me. So it's like you are all suffering. It's not me just complaining, dog. Like I'm noticing that these people aren't getting paid. Like, bro, we no one should be getting paid $10 an hour. They're literally paying people out here $10 an hour, bro. They're looking for people that don't know second grade math. Well, $10 an hour times 40, if I even get the 40, is $400, and at an 85% tax rate, we're looking about $340. Well, get on welfare, get on food stamps. That's what we're talking about. If you're working a full-time job, you need to get on welfare and food stamps. They don't give it to you. Like everything is set up for you to fucking fail. Like these billionaires, let's say you're a person doing decent, you're making, let's say, $1,000 a week or 900, but your bills are high, right? These billionaires are like, well, you're making $1,000 a week. Well, we don't ever want you to buy a new pair of sneakers like that. Like, we don't, you shouldn't, why don't you give us money for our bills? And you tell, like, what do you mean? What do you mean you need new clothes and shoes? Uh, what? Just go to work, clock in. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? You're hungry? Clock in, bro. Clock in. Clock in, bro. Wait. You need more money to pay your car bill? Clock on. Clock on. Answer to everything is a clock in, and to get less money than even like sitting at your house scratching your ass, dude. So whatever. I'm just a dumb guy on the internet, right? I don't know anything. Hmm. The older people who think like that are mostly dying. They're almost dead and gone. But yeah, we have nothing left. Even these old people, I mean, they're taking up a lot of resources, you know? It's everyone gets free shit except for the worker. Don't you get it? Targeted pattern. Old people get free shit. Billionaires get free shit. Poor people that are like ghetto as fuck. There's some people that need assistance that have kids. They got a bad, maybe a woman got knocked up twice. And the guy left. She needs food stamps for her kids, dog. There's billionaires crying about shit like that. Okay. But there's also people that are just complete scumbags that are ruining the system that are like, they don't even work and they have an apartment. They have a nicer car than me, an apartment. It's not a lot of people, but it's still, they shouldn't exist. You don't work, but you have a car paid off. You have a cell phone paid off, iPhone. You drive like maybe a 2014 Mazda and uh you get $40,000 on your tax returns because you got 10 kids or some shit or 5 kids, cheating on your taxes. It's like, dude, come on. You guys are giving money out in large amounts to lots of people. It's a secret club. It's not America. It's a scam. It's a royalty scam club. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, dog. And if I ask to get hired at a job, it takes forever and I have to work shitty 14, 15 hour jobs, and then they yell at you because you don't, 600 a week isn't enough. They get mad at you. Like, bro, there's plenty of guns in this country, man. Every poor person needs to get a gun. That's all I gotta say. The rest will come because there is no negotiation with a billionaire, dog. There is no negotiating. He's always gonna flip it on you, cut you down to make his money go up, even though it doesn't make him happy. It's the whole fucking point. How many people really need to screw everybody to get to the top of the economic world? For what? What are you trying to do? Buy the planet? Buy the country? They make it seem like that's part of capitalism. Part of capitalism is rich, greedy people, and they make it go. But when it goes beyond that, where it's like you don't want anyone to have anything, you want this planet bone dry and to collect everything into storage and hoard it. You're a sick fuck. You need to leave, bro. They're not cheating their taxes legally, but according to the original tax code and common sense, it is cheating. But if a rich guy can write off taxes, why can't I write off rent? Why can't I write? What I'm saying? It's the same thing. Oh no, we can't afford that. What if everyone wrote their rent off? That same money that we can afford to do that is just going into some billionaires' pockets, bro. They're stealing from taxpayer dollars. They should be executed for that. Seriously, that's what happens in China. Like, yeah, I mean, they're not doing it illegally, but the founding fathers would want them killed and executed. I'm just telling you. The amount of money they're stealing, the founding fathers will be at your door with fucking muskets stuffing it in your fucking face, dog. You're doing way worse. We fought a whole war over fucking tea tax, nigga. The British were trying to fucking monopolize tea in America, and we're just, oh well, we passed laws, unpass the laws, man. There's no law review. There's no power to the people. We should be able to choose the laws. Fuck Congress. Congress is bought and paid for, dude. They're scumbags. They're probably worse than a lot of billionaires because they're like, well, $250,000 a year, that's not enough. I need lobbying money. I didn't come here for that little chump change. 120, 150K. Fuck that. 3K a week. I'm a politician. But yeah, I'm wrapping this shit up. Hour and 30 minutes. Fucking fame for your fucking fire, flame, truth, hot fucking dragon fire.